Hello, everyone. So I'm gonna go and explain you a little bit about the MSc program of gastroenterology. So we've got different pathways available. We've got the on-site, which are the students that come in person to London, to Queen Mary University to sit with us. And this can be an MSc of 1 year length, full time. And if you don't want to do the MSc, but you want the postgraduate diploma, you can also do that in person on site. But instead of 1 year, that's going to be 9 months. The reason why it's 9 months and not 1 year is because the PGD, the postgraduate diploma, doesn't include the research project. If you are working full time, if you have your own career going on and you just cannot spare 1 year to come to London and you want to do it online like many of our students, that's totally fine. And again, you can do an MSc, full MSc in gastroenterology, but because online we always advise to do it part-time, especially if you're working and you have other commitments. But if you don't want to do the research project, you just do a PGD, which can be full-time in 9 months, or you can even do it part-time within 2 years. The program is going to be suitable for current clinicians, aspiring gastroenterologists, and also intercalating medical students who have successfully completed at least 3 years of their undergraduate degree. We also welcome specialist nurses and allied healthcare professionals who are looking to further their understanding of gastroenterology, hepatology, and nutrition. Like, just for you to just to go a little bit further on this, we've had students in our course that were dietitians, that were nurse endoscopists, that were working in the neurogastro department as physiologists or nurses. But in order to do that, if you're not a clinician, what we require is that you are working in the field of gastroenterology. It's not enough to say, I am a dietitian, I've got, interest in doing an MSc. No, you need to prove that you are already familiar with the field of gastroenterology. Okay, next slide, please. So why should you take this course? I think that this is a very, very rewarding and interesting course, to be honest. I might be a little bit biased, but, it's really good. It's the longest established program of its kind, and it was set up by Professor Dame Parvin Kumar. I'm sure that you are all familiar with Professor Dame Parvin Kumar. She's a worldwide expert. She has written so many textbooks. In medicine, she's an expert in celiac disease. It offers something really good, is that it offers flexibility because, as I said, most of our distance learning students, they are studying alongside other working commitments, so that's something doable. And it might be that you spend 2 years, well, with a bit of, it requires a sacrifice and quite a lot of hours of dedication and study, but that's a very high degree to end up with, so really worthwhile. So we've got a very varied teaching faculty. It's made of clinical and non-clinical academics from Barts and the London School of Medicine. And we've got experts in the field of hepatology, of pediatric gastroenterology, of Crohn's disease. So they are academics, doctors that you might have encountered when you're reading the latest research about a field in gastroenterology, because they're very worldwide renowned members of the staff. It is approved by the BSG, the British Society of Gastroenterology. And if you are an on-site student, you can receive hands-on endoscopy training. But let me just explain you this. It's not on patients, it's not on the endoscopy unit. We've got a endoscopy simulator, which is computer program. I myself, I do this. I'm in charge of doing this. And just to clarify that it doesn't grant you with any endoscopy certificate, but what it does, it grants you with like the basic skills in endoscopy, but by working in a endoscopy simulator. So the structure of the teaching and the assessment for the PGD and also for the MSc, there is 6 compulsory modules. One is called Basis of GI Diseases. Another one is called Introduction to Endoscopy and Gastrointestinal Investigations. Another module is Liver and Pancreatic Disease. Another one is Adult GI Diseases, Neurogastroenterology, Pediatric and Adolescent GI, and nutritional diseases and GI infections. The modules are assessed by a coursework assignment. The coursework can be an essay. For example, in the endoscopy module, the coursework is a poster, design, and presentation. And every module, apart from the coursework, it also has an end-of-term written examination. The coursework stands for 30% of the final mark of the module, and the written examination is 70% of the final grade. The MSc is the same as I mentioned before at the beginning of the presentation. It is the same 6 modules, but it also includes a research project. The research project includes a written dissertation of up to 10,000 words, and also a viva presentation at the end of the school year in September. You'll be taught by internationally recognized academics in a variety, with a variety of methods, including seminars. We do lab practice sessions, self-directed learning, tutorials, case presentations and discussions, and we support our teaching always by the latest reading list and journal papers. Please, next slide. And just to finish what it is the presentation, just to let you know that the entry requirement is a MBBS or basic medical degree. However, as I have said before, there are exceptions on this. They are, we have had, as I said before, we have had students that were already on the field of gastroenterology. They were not doctors, but they were dietitians, nutritionists, they were nurses. So if you have any doubt about your CV being suitable, please feel free to contact us. We are always happy to review it with you or have a talk with you and let you know what we think, before you embark in the arduous process of admissions. But I really encourage you to apply. It's a very, it's a very, very good course. You learn a lot of things. And if you are thinking of a future career in gastro, that definitely is the way to go. Okay. So I hope that that you all go for it, and hopefully we will all see you soon.
Yeah.
Okay then, bye. Have a good evening.
Thank you. Thank you for
Rest
joining
of the
us.
day. Bye. Bye. Bye.